dad, a great husband, and I knew you were going to do something well.
Thank you.
So I just gave my sister Berna yesterday a present and flowers. Pastor Paige, present, flowers today, right?
Yep.
Going to my mother's today. Going to be 10 feet away from her and give her present, flowers. I love mothers. I love Mother's Day. If you are a mother, okay, send me some emojis right now. Tell me when the emojis start coming, Joseph.
The emojis are already coming in.
If you ever had a mother, send me some emojis.
Your friend Sally said, "Where's her Mother's Day present?"
It's on its way. It's coming by donkey. Super slow. Yeah. So Joseph, let's talk about tonight. Okay. Tell us some of the guests we have.
Tonight, first of all, is going to be a game changer.
It's going to be a big one. I think all of them have been big because of the response we've got so far. So far, I think this will be the biggest so far. Okay?
I agree with you. So tonight we got Deepak Chopra.
Yeah.
And we have Poonacha.
Poonacha is awesome.
He's amazing. And we have your great friend, actress
Gabriela Wright.
Gabriela Wright. So
yes.
It'll be a great trio tonight.
Yeah, so Gabriela Wright is a very good actress in her own pictures all over the world, working with great directors, a lot of amazing films. But I like her because she's an activist. She's helping to change people's lives. She loves the underdog. She had a sister that struggled with depression and actually took her own life. And so tonight's program is on mental health. Mental health, and we're going to go into the area of depression, how people lift up themselves or somebody helping them as well with depression, and also the subject of suicide. And they have a new movie coming out called Never Alone. And so people say, how and why do you align yourself with certain groups of people? Because they see me aligning with so many types. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So the reason I do that and align myself with different types of people is I align with humans. And so when somebody has a cause, whether it's building wells, I align there. Whether it's helping the homeless, I align there. Whether it's elderly abuse, I align there. Whether it's homelessness, I align there. Whether it is prison reform, I align there, right?
Yep.
And so I think many times people come from a different philosophy that I come from, but I align with humanity who is trying to help other humans, because that's what I believe. What do you think about that, Joseph?
That's why we call it conversations that bring change.
Yeah.
Diverse conversations, different conversations. And one of the things that I love about Gabriela that you're going to talk about tonight, Tim, is loss and grief.
Yes.
Because a lot of times we don't deal with the loss of a loved one. And if we do, we don't know what that grieving process is like.
Yes.
And also how that's connected to the mental health side if you don't deal with it.
That's so good. And the thing is that it's not just on suicide, but we've all had loss.
Yep.
Loss of a relationship. Maybe you were dating somebody, married, got engaged, didn't work. How about this? Loss of a job, loss of the career, loss of your dreams. And Joseph, did you know that when somebody grieves, there's a 2-year grieving process that is literally on your inside?
Wow.
So some of you are trying to celebrate on the outside, but you're grieving on the inside. And we're going to deal with all that tonight. 6 p.m., right?
6 p.m. Pacific time, live on Facebook.
Is it Facebook?
Yep.
And then what is it? Tim Storey Official?
Yep, it's at Tim Storey Official on Facebook, live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight. So make sure you guys tune in. We'll put a link up here on Instagram for you to hop over on Facebook.
Okay, what's the best way for them to share?
Best way to share is once it goes live, there's a share button on the bottom right-hand side. Hit that share button and share because you care.
Okay, share because you care. And then what happens is that the program just starts picking up momentum. Last week's program went to about how many people?
Oh, almost 200,000 people, Tim. That's huge.
That's a lot of people. But we're talking about people that are watching.
Yep.
And then it goes out to mailing lists all over the world. Joseph, just for fun, can we tell them about what we're about to do in Europe?
Ooh, that's going to be exciting, Tim. I think we wait and keep them in suspense.
So we're doing a big conference with a European following,
Yep.
right? Mm-hmm. Like really big, right?
Really big.
And then how about the one in Africa?
The one in Africa is going to be huge.
Bam! You can't hold us back. I'm so used to jumping on a plane.
Right?
And then we just started like to download some wisdom. And we are doing these massive conferences
International.
from our house.
International.
Yes. I mean, I'm on these Zoom calls, Joseph. You see how big they are. I'm on these Zoom calls of 9,000 people at a time.
And you didn't even talk about the Zoom call I was on with the guys from Bulgaria yesterday that we're going to launch with them.
Something's cooking on that front.
So stay tuned in Bulgaria.
Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. All right? So life is good. Send me some emojis.
They're already coming in.
Guys, don't hold back on the emojis. Okay? Joseph, one last question you want to ask me about anything.
Tim, how exciting, how has it been? I don't want to use the word exciting because they're all exciting and they're all great. But this Tim Storey Live, the transition to going from a physical location to now being in your home and the power of the internet and Zoom, did you even imagine that it would impact this many people?
I did not at all. I thought that it would be good and that we'd have good conversations and that I could get good guests because I know a lot of people.
Yep.
But for it to take on the life that it has and now to be offered many TV shows, did I not say many?
Yes.
And so that's what's happening to us right now. So I have an amazing manager. I have an amazing agent, two of the best managers and agents in the planet. And we're going to see where we find the right home for Tim Storey Live. So I plan on taking the show somewhere and putting it on a bigger platform and interviewing guests literally from all over the world. We have right now 12 guests that are already lined up that are all bam, 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 bam.
That's not even to say the ones that have reached out to ask to be on.
Well, we've had probably over 40 people reach out to ask to be on, and I thank you for that. It's just that what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the right combination of guests and see them work together. But I'm loving from the Tom Bilyeu. Tom, thanks for being on. I love what happened with Joel Marion to Randy Jackson. Come on, Ricky Lake. I mean, you don't see Ricky Lake on many things anymore. Sherry Shepherd, what she did, just fantablistic. I thought Lewis Howes was on fire.
Always on fire.
How about last week with Devon Franklin? Just did such a great job with Megan Good. And on and on and on and on. People loved Dylan McDermott and Brent Bolthouse. They thought that was one of the most honest and raw interviews. So I'm excited, and it's going to be good. Life is good. Going to go see my mother later today because it is Mother's Day. So once again, happy Mother's Day. Thank you guys for being connected to us. Thank you for caring. Thank you for praying for us. Thank you for trying to understand me, for believing that the world is bigger than this little pond that some of us were raised in, and me being a humanitarian because I believe in helping to change the world. We'll see you tonight.